welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is going to be our Blu-ray update for October. So we're going to start off with something I've actually done an unboxing video itself of. So this is the Turbo Kids Fan Edition 2-year anniversary set that was available exclusively through the website there. It was limited to 500 pieces. Like I said, I've actually done a full unboxing of this, so if you want to see the contents, obviously check out that video on the channel, but it's essentially a limited edition Blu-ray box set. As you can see, it's quite large, and yeah, some interesting bits and pieces in there, so that's one of the things I got this month. Moving on to some regular Blu-rays, I got the Open Water Cage Dive on Blu-ray, which I did actually pick up on DVD as well. The DVD was a UK version, but I also wanted to get it on Blu-ray. The only way I could see it was this German version, so I picked it up because I wanted it on Blu-ray because I really enjoyed this movie. Next up we have Virtual Revolution, which is in the UK known as 2047 Virtual Reality. It's kind of a Blade Runner style cyberpunk movie. I actually really like this movie. I got this on a screener some time ago and I got the DVD of it, but I really wanted to get it on Blu-ray because I did enjoy this film quite a lot. So if you kind of like futuristic cyberpunk movies, Blade Runner-esque type things, I would definitely check this one out. It's actually a pretty good, albeit low budget, science fiction cyberpunk movie. Another one I reviewed recently I wanted to pick up on Blu-ray was It Stains the Sand Red. Once again, this is a German version. Anyway, I could get it on a Blu-ray. You can get the American version, but I don't know if my player is really multi-regional. I just happen to be lucky the ones I've got so far. So I've got the German version because obviously this will play. And it's a very, very good zombie movie. Slightly different take on the zombie genre. Another one from Germany is 68 Kill. This was a great kind of like fun crime shoot 'em up movie. Really, really enjoyable. Again, a Blu-ray from Germany. This one's actually got a alternate sleeve, so we'll show you that quick. So that's the alternate sleeve there. Obviously, I prefer this one, which was obviously the kind of the DVD case. I think it's going to happen in the UK. Again, the Blu-ray not available in on England, so we have to get the German one. I picked up, this is the American version of 47 Meters Down. This one actually has a nice slipcase. I saw this from ages ago, obviously when it was in the deep, and reviewed it, and it's actually one of my most popular videos, that review. So it hasn't been actually released on disc yet in the UK. I'm probably going to get a French version of this one because again it's not available on the Blu-ray in the UK. But I wanted to get this one. I do like the cover. I'm not sure if it's going to play in my player, to be honest, but I wanted to get it, and I'll pick up the French version as well. Moving on to some steelbooks. We got Tremors, obviously a great kind of creature feature, science fiction kind of horror movie. This is actually an Italian steelbook. They had this on Amazon Italy for months and months ago, and I pre-ordered it because that's the only place that I saw it. Then Zavi decided they were going to do it as well. So, but I can't be bothered. I thought I'd just stick with the Italian version because it's the same steelbook really. Anyway, so yeah, so that is the Tremors steelbook. Also from Amazon Italy, I got the Witch steelbook. Haven't actually seen this movie yet, so yes, there you go, The Witch. Thought I'd pick up this Arrow Films classic, obviously steelbook here, The Thing. They released a limited edition kind of box set and the steelbook. I didn't want to double dip, and I think I prefer the steelbook, to be honest with you, because it's just little, it's just smaller, and I kind of collect steelbooks more than the kind of like box sets, I would say, for non-Marvel films. So that is the John Carpenter's The Thing. If you haven't seen this movie, you really should. Also, I decided to pick up a couple of B movies on the steelbook that were on kind of fairly cheap at Zavi. Sharknado. Not actually a huge fan of this series, I won't lie, but I do like this steelbook. I think it's got a great artwork, And it's unusual to kind of see, obviously, an Asylum movie on a steelbook format, especially in the UK. Yeah, but I did quite like the steelbook. Not that I'll ever watch this film again, but I just thought it was quite fun. And I also picked up Wolf Cop, which is another kind of B movie. Haven't actually watched this one yet, and I wasn't going to bother, to be honest with you, but I saw this poster for another Wolf Cop, which is obviously the sequel, and it's kind of riffing on the kind of the Cobra imagery. And I thought I definitely want to see that, so I really have to kind of like see the original Wolf Cop as well. So I have decided to pick up the steelbook for that one. Moving on to some Marvel films. We have a Doctor Strange lenticular magnet slipcase from Zavvi. So this is the second steelbook they've had. This one with the kind of the exclusive artwork. There you go. They also released Captain America: Civil War. I think I prefer Winter Soldier than Civil War, though Civil War is pretty good. This is a nice looking steelbook. So they've pretty much released all of the Marvel films now on the this kind of like lenticular magnet steelbooks. The only one I didn't bother picking up was the Guardians of the Galaxy. That just had a photo and I thought it looked quite cheap, to be honest. And with Thor Ragnarok coming out, they've actually re-released both the Thor movies with these kind of like these gold foil slipcases. Now I only picked up the original Thor, didn't get the Dark World, or you can as well. So it's just down the blue end there, but it's quite a nice slipcase. You know, it's a collectible sleeve. I don't think it's not exclusive to any one particular retailer, but it's quite a nice little. They're only $9.99 in HMV, so I thought I'd pick the original one up. And then I decided to get Amazing Spider-Man 2, and this was just on eBay for quite cheap, and it was just the 3D Blu-ray with the kind of the slip case, and I didn't have this slip case, so it was like £2. So it was, you know, for that sort of money, it's kind of worth picking up, despite the fact that obviously this film is not fantastic. And the last thing I picked up was the AntMan Big Sleeve Edition. This is the only big sleeve one I got. You can get a couple of other ones of these. There's Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't really have a lot for Ant-Man, so I thought I'd get this one. I don't really, my Marvel kind of collecting stuff has definitely dialed down these days. When these came out, I thought I don't want to start getting another format, but I thought I would get at least one. I might get some of the other ones later on, but there you go. I thought I'd get at least one of these. This is the big sleeve version, which is just a Blu-ray. It's not an LP. I know it looks like an LP if you haven't seen these. It's just a Blu-ray and DVD, but you get kind of like these art cards in there. So there you go. So that is my October haul. Anything tickles your fancy there? Any items that you thought looked particularly cool or you didn't know about? Any of these films have you seen before? Leave me comments. Obviously, if you haven't already, click subscribe, give us a like, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time for more updates. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.